First of all, I thank God for this beautiful evening.
The
headman of the village of Ramrei village, all the reverends and pastors,
Dr. Numal Momin, Deputy Speaker, Assam,
and all the leaders on the dais, off the dais, national, state, and from the local place.
Kala dais li kala gatong kala national we state we kala Manipur we kala Pungyar we rada kala gatong na tumli kiyak si midale.
Today I come here very humbled.
Achi hi humble salagay na kharane.
What's the meaning of humble?
Hamgasang hamsang la kay na.
I'm humbled because I'm happy to meet my own brothers and sisters and the Naga brothers who are living in this place.
Hamgasang hi kiwangla jaka itum gutong naga nausar kala hitna tum gutong lisam gupong wang ring paye.
And I'm sure the Nagas that are living in Nagaland, the Nagas that are living in Manipur, when we look at each other, we look the same. I'm a little bit fat, but we look the same.
Nagaland we naga kala Manipur we naga itum gutong ka kayang lila chagmay lang rai chasa re.
We are one people, one ancestors, one dream, one vision, one goal for our people.
Itum hi mi akhane itum we karin itum we ningchang kala itum we ata chang jiwa akhasar re.
And for me and my colleagues and my friends who are here from Nagaland, I know for most of us it is really life-changing.
We who are in
Nagaland actually do not know the real trouble that you are going through, the problems you are going through, the disparity of development, the disparity of being deprived in this land.
Itum Nagaland wena itum ping nava hili ishi Pungyar we kala ishi Naga Manipur we Raigasang li khavat kala khangachan kala kasak kachung gachi itum magathele ye.
We really are sorry for being naive to your problems.
Not we problem ping jili matay kami mayang sang kami we wang piao milo.
But today, in this election campaign,
election campaign hiliva.
I want you to know that Nagaland is the 16th state of the Indian Union. After that, Manipur became a state.
Nagaland we election with hiliva Thailo gaja Nagaland hin a 16th state ne kalachi with hili Manipur karane.
And we have been a divided people as Nagas.
Itumli divide year naga nawa kasada.
And during that time, since that time, the Congress has been in the government, in the nation, and in Manipur, and also in our state for a very long period of time.
Atam gasang hawivang Congress na itumli Nagaland lila kale Manipur lila atam gasang itumli mungra gahaine.
We also had tall leaders like Mr. Rishanke Singh from our hills area in the form of the Chief Minister of Manipur.
Manipur with Chief Minister Agasada Rishanke Singh long kahaka kala gathema kala gathana la leisaye.
We also had leaders like Mr. Gaikangam as the Deputy Chief Minister of Manipur.
Manipur with Deputy Chief Minister Agasada Gaikangam long la leisaye.
Let us not speak about being deprived now.
The
BJP party is a party with a difference.
BJP party here party ne.
Let me just make one thing clear first.
Our
central leaders in Delhi or in UP or in Bihar or in MP, they belong to the Hindu faith.
Itum we centrally kalaya BJP we UP Uttar Pradesh Bihar kala state ka taping wa athuma Hindu naune.
The BJP leaders in Nagaland, in Mizoram, in parts of Assam or Meghalaya belong to the Christian faith.
Ka Nagaland li khale Meghalaya li khale Assam li tangkhai kala state northeast we state ping hiwa vreshi naune.
I too am a follower of Christ.
Ila vreshi naune vreli kasura mine.
My team members, other than Mahesh Koteja, Pintu, and Arvind Damani, are also Christians.
Iwi hiling so now li chatak le than chatak le ping hila atum la vreshi naune.
They are Hindus,
Atum kai khawa Hindu ne
but we love them,
ka atum li leshi
and they also love us.
atum na lai tum li leshi.
The message of being inclusive, the message of unity is greater than the message of failures and troubles and division.
Khokha ga sa legacy kala itungwe khamashet khamano hina khangakai kala itungwe ngakai ngasaktak le hiliwa sakmaye.
Actually, in politics, religion should not be brought.
Kachangkhat wa politics li wa religion hi mang rumgi kichine.
And I don't feel good to stand here and try to tell you all that BJP is not a Hindu-centric party. BJP is a party that is secular and inclusive of all religions and of all tribes, of all people, and of all castes, and of all systems.
BJP hi Hindu mang maning mane Vreshi mang maning ne Muslim mang maning ne kha katong khangarum yur chat katong khangarum party ne.
Yesterday I was in the campaign with Mr. John Barla, who is the Union Minister of State for Minority Affairs and is a Christian and a pastor from West Bengal.
Aya in a campaign kachat atamli Ministry of Minority Affairs we minister Barla hi Vreshi ne kala pastor lagasami ne.
He was telling in his speeches that he was a social activist and an entrepreneur from that area, and they have 750,000 votes.
Ana hange we campaign kachat atamli 750,000 votes hi we ana ot kasa ne kala aw chili Vreshi na ola leye.
In his constituency.
Awi constituency li.
And the BJP party led by Narendra Modi ji, JP Nadda ji said, Mr. John Barla, you have to contest.
Chili hange Mr. John Barla na la contesta ki chine the BJP na ali hange.
He said, how can I contest? I don't have money and the Christian population here is not even 1%.
In agathada election ganing ura I wepam chili Christian we percentage akhamang in 1% la makam ne kala gatay pingchi wa yur chat gatay ne.
He, Honorable Union Minister John Barla ji was saying that when he agreed, they gave him that BJP ticket, they gave him some money, and they got him elected and gave him power to be a Union Minister of State for Minority Affairs.
Jiwatam jitran ali ticket lami BJP na Vreshi akhasala la kala Vreshi tiolak sala la ali elect sa the Union Minister lami.
And he won with more than 250,000 votes.
250,000 votes lang da ana yuye.
And the number of Christian voters that voted for him was only 3,000 or 4,000.
Chili Vreshi we voters si wa 3,000 or 4,000 mange.
So that means more than 3-4 lakh votes that he had got were Hindu votes.
Chili 3,000-4,000 votes ti wa Hindu we votes sa kasane we Vreshi we votes maning mane.
Today, he is a Christian leader for our community in the presence of Modi ji, our Honorable Prime Minister, in Delhi for all of us.
Achiva ana Vreshi akhasada Modi ji we achingli Vreshi akhasada ana Union Minister phungla kha itum gutong we wang nganing midale.
Men may think many things. We all read in the Bible. Men aspire many things, but God proposes and God does it.
Itum na kachunga paning na pai mikumo na kachunga ngaran la pai ka vrevrana apongji phamiye ka le vrevrana khamong so miye.
In my presence on the dais, Dr. Numal Momin ji is also a Christian leader from Assam. And he is appointed the Deputy Speaker of Assam.
Das lipam da clay Numal Momin hila Vreshine kala Asamwena ala deputy speaker sada kapangsang gahay ne.
I am sure neither Mr. John Barla, Union Minister, neither Dr. John, you are also becoming John now, Dr. Numal Momin, and nor me have any issue with our practices and faith in the presence of anybody in this nation. We only choose to respect each other's faith wherever we are, with whoever we meet, and in whatever we do, we follow our principles and work as a party worker for nation building.
Ilala John Barla Dr. Momin lala itumui vareshi we shit kasang kala itumui vareshi we ot kasachi tharan kipa khali kala habko khno kipa khana malai mane kala itum khlatala maring pha kala vareshi kasa we ning tiaw la khi khamalai mane.
I am feeling as if I am a reverend now.
E reverend hada panyung le ari.
Because our people are so naive. We go by so much of propaganda. We go by so much of the false propaganda spread in mobile phones and in our WhatsApp and in all the propaganda that we hear, we fall down on it.
Mobile li, internet li, WhatsApp li, Facebook li, social media li, propaganda tra ka ngayaw phapha ka je na itum hi nga chan la ka hai thada itum hi chili si chang phapha ka che tam tra khale.
I need not elaborate more on that.
In the
rest of our country, if some crazy people do some crazy things, do you think we should also go mad?
And the
practices that we practice, the food that we eat, the craziness that we are in fighting, do you think the rest of the country should also not be afraid of us?
We are no better
than anybody and no worse than nobody. Our faith is our personal issue, not collective issue, not community issue. Even if you love me too much, you can't take me to heaven, I'm going alone. And if I have to go to heaven alone, I won't take you, I'm going alone.
Itum wisit kasang hiya ichi cha wine ina mi sit kya khasi changla la ina na thumle kaching ramathan wamara na thumna la kya si changla la ili kaching ramathan wamara.
The gospel of Christ is open for everybody to hear, to understand, to read and to meditate, and the Spirit of God will teach us.
Vrevra we chan pau vrevra we gathara tui hiya gatong ali khamong somi haidale china itumle pa khawai si chang khawai kala china itumwi wang khamong somi haidale.
Not by WhatsApp group, not by photoshopping, not by accusing.
WhatsApp group na maning mane, Facebook na maning mane, Photoshop kasachin na maning mane.
Nowadays, our most respected pastors and reverends, they watch WhatsApp too much.
Itung may kaya si kangiya pastor pingla ari honwa WhatsApp message yung na yung
And all of us also, instead of reading the Bible, we look at WhatsApp group too much.
Itung gatong ala Bible pa kay mo sila WhatsApp group mangli yung chung nada.
That is the problem.
China problem na.
My dear family members,
Iwishim kurnaw ping.
I want to let you know that Mr. Hopkinson Shimre will represent you in the world's largest party, in the most blessed and favorite Prime Minister the country of India has ever had.
Iwi legacy ram nauping richum nauping hoping san simre na hagmai thui gachi political party hui na thumui muthun sa da represent sara kala hagmai thui gachi Modi we chingli anagathan na agasara.
Actually, I don't like to speak ill of any other party.
Kajangkhat wa mi kate hui party kate hui chagasimam tu ngai mane.
Congress have been there for many years.
Congress na tam sang hamung rai ra.
Yes, they have also done some good.
Atum na lakhamat hatra sai ra.
But they have left us alone.
Ka atum na itum le no tha hai ra.
What do we say to them?
Itum na atum le ki hangura.
NPF has been there for so long.
NPF lagasang ho wang le ra.
And they say that they represent the aspiration of the Nagas.
Naga winning chang represent sai da atum na hang
It is for you to decide.
na I klatan na disai chagi jine hiba
I have nothing bad to say about them.
atum wi chakashi khi ka hang khawai maram malai mane
Give a chance to BJP.
BJP li chance akshi milo
We will show you what is the truth and we will speak the truth.
itum na chi theira khina khamusung khala kala khina khamtha khala gachi
I wish BJP Nagaland was here in the hill area from before to campaign for BJP candidates.
BJP Nagaland we na Honda hili ridera lakha campaign sa sani chia da imajuke
See,
yanglo
people who know the truth will love BJP.
khamusung kala khamathing ping na BJP li leshira
People who don't want you to open your eyes, they will say all the propaganda so that you don't come to meet.
mi kutong na propaganda kachung kasang hangra BJP li machang khawai
It is just like my friends who are with me.
iling sok raping ra
I'm an unmarried man.
ilang la mo khuirang e
My friends doesn't want any beautiful girl to come to me.
ngala khamutha iwi ngalem li khipa khamurang sangai mane
Going to be 43, still not married.
singum 43 kai re thala ngala mo khuirang e
We Naga Hill people are living like that.
itum naga hill ko phunglik leiping hi ta do ok tui dale
When election come, the most beautiful bride with lotus flower is not allowed to come near you.
election khara tamling alam tha mai thui ke ji lotus ka tha knowing lem li marang sangai mane
So you will end up getting married to widows and to divorcees. Please don't mind.
jaina rumai vu ka tha or ngala ma kham tha pingli ngala ngukum la kha tha hora
That doesn't mean that we don't respect widows and divorcees.
chi tha ho we da rumai naw kala ka tai ping chili ma khya si mane ke chi maning mane
Mark my words, after the 10th of March, all the widows and divorcees will merge with BJP and form the government.
rumai vu kala ka tong hi BJP li chang hora kala government sem hora
BJP is a very inclusive party.
BJP hi ka tong ali ho ko khui party na
We are open-hearted people.
itum open heart ja mulung khala la kha ka hai min hai
Today, when men are more happier, huh? This is wrong.
yaro na bin ring pha mai gai thai
I am not saying that we will give free wives. No. Meritorious students will get free scooters, but not free wives.
kam lari ka temping ji scooter scooter la khale mai na sam bhangra
As per the manifesto.
manifesto li sanghaya thi shurda
See, it's
Yeah,
very
bro.
logical to speak the truth.
khamusung ga hang ga ji hi ka thar kala hi khamusung na
But if I speak that truth which I just said in the direct manner, after going from here, Imna long enti naga enti, it will start.
khamusung khamatui ge ji amara khali satsalak ina khamusung ga hang ji tharan ina hi wena chat ga hai tharan Temjen along hi antina ga ne dal hang la pai
My dear friends,
legacy am so no pe
nothing can divide me from being a Naga.
ki khanala ili naga ga ji wena mang te thui shabramra
And nothing can divide you from being a Naga.
ki khanala na thumni naga wena mang te shogramra
But
kha
we have our friends, the Meiteis, the Kukis, the non-Nagas, the non-Kukis and Meiteis. We all have to live together inclusively.
kha itumwi naga ma khaning mai te naw kuki naw atumla itum khongnai a khasa do ok thui chingra
Being Christian is personal because there are Meitei Christians also. There are Hindu Christians also who have become Christians. There are people in the rest of the country who are Christians. Kukis are also Christians. Nagas are also Christians. And if we have to subtribe, Semas, Angamis, Chakasang, Tangkuls, Pumais, Maus, Christians are there. We have to find a way to unite ourselves, not to divide ourselves.
Hindu la vareshi on gaitra khalai mete naw la vareshi la ye kuki naw la vareshi ne itum gtong ji khok sa do ok thui khwai kala khok sa do chakrum khwai apong phap longgi ge chi ne
Let me come back to politics.
Politics li hanung liao se.
I won't take much time now.
Atam tra hamu kui mara.
My elder brother, who is sitting here beside me,
Iwi
because I'm
amay.
fat, I'm covering him.
Ina sa pinda kale iwi amay hoping san simre.
He has been given the ticket
Ali BJP with ticket kamine.
by the world's largest party,
O go tu we hak mai thui ga ji party na.
which has got more than 18 crore members all over the world.
18 crore members khalang party ne.
And it is keeping on growing.
Laka thang thang li reisang mamanda lay member ji.
He is the leader of this party also here.
He leader he we gathan ne kala he we gathan na akha sa ne.
Now, you have tried all other political parties and made them win.
Na party political party ka te tong hali lang so yang hai ra kala thumli la yuing sa khai ra.
If you think that our Meitei brothers may discriminate you,
Meitei itum Meitei so now ping na itumli discriminate sa ra ja kha tyo me da yang ra ja kha.
Mr. Biren Singh, the Honorable Chief Minister,
Biren Singh honorable chief minister na
he is also a Meitei,
ala Meitei ne
but BJP leader.
kha BJP leader ne.
Mr. Bishwajit is also BJP leader.
Bishwajit hi la BJP leader ne.
Give us Mr. Hopinson Shimre as a BJP leader.
Hoping san sim rally BJP leader akha sa da milo.
Then let us see how they will say no to him.
Je da kha yang se kala atum na no da angke do ja hoping san li ka da hang ra yang lo.
It's sometimes very illogical.
Mara khali wa hi logic ma khalai tui ne.
When we go to propose a woman or a man, example, we take our family members along, not somebody whom we don't know.
Shinauli rusu sa khwai khwa tharan itu mu shimkhur athe asa shimkhur we khernau ping than la khwaye.
Government of India, the Narendra Modi led government is there for the past 8 years.
Narendra Modi we government of India we hi chingkum chishat langda ana than la khra ga hai ne.
And believe me, the
Shitsang
BJP government in Delhi will be there for another 50 years.
We here anguyung por ga hai ne kala ya really khang sita bi party ne.
It is not a party of dynasty.
Shimkhur akhawi party maning mane.
Me, my son, my grandson, all will become prime minister. No.
Now we are achak tong prime minister onra jigtha ma lei mane.
BJP party works to uplift the poor.
BJP party here khang chan kala ma khalaya pingle khang mo thot khawai ka ji party ne.
I was telling in Kangla for our honorable MLA Dinku ji also.
Dinku ji wiwang in a kangla li hang eh.
Through the pandemic,
We atamli.
it is only the BJP party which has selflessly worked as a political party to bring healing to the people.
Corona we atamli BJP party mang ya really khrai khwan kala ka thai ka chir mi khawai the panglak ai not ka sa party hi.
And we are very thankful to the churches that have been so accommodative.
Church ko tong lining sinaye ko chot atam ji tharan itum ko tong hungrum do otsa hungrum wiwang.
It was the BJP party that was seen on the streets working hard, giving ration packets, giving medications, giving masks, and working to facilitate thousands of students, and everywhere that were coming into our notice, the BJP party was the party that helped.
Kacham now ting kala katam now ting ka tong ling chon khawai ngarin khawai the panglak ai not ka sa a yearly lari katam pingli thanung khawai shim le hanung khawai ka tong ka sa hi chotlak ai na ka sa hi yaru wang machuk ta BJP na ka sa ne.
Due to the pandemic, when we couldn't go to our fields, when we couldn't raise rice or paddy,
Corona we atamli khangchi khangcham na lui ma wa khar yam kui ma wa khar atamli.
the Prime Minister announced Pradhan Mantri Garib Kalyan Ann Yojana and is giving us free rice, irrespective of party color, irrespective of religion, to the one of the world's most populous country, free of cost rice till now.
chia tam we ai na thui da BJP kala Narendra Modi we chungli thumli sam khlem ai na mi khi ma mai program ko chung khlem ai na mi da party hakla hangmai thui ke chi hi nei thumli pangla kai na sheba sara ga hai nei.
Pradhan Mantri Ayushman card, the Prime Minister launched health cards of insurance up to 5 lakhs for any sick person to go to registered hospitals and get free treatment even up to cancer.
Ka khanang ga sa ping we wang Pradhan Mantri we health card shem la kha ana yaw sok la kha 5 lakhs aina tang da ka nang ga sa yang khwai lang ran mi ye chili party ke te BJP Congress o ke te dam khai mane.
In Krishi Yojana, 6,000 rupees was being given every year, 2,000 rupees to the beneficiaries directly to the account. And in Manipur, we are thankful that in the manifesto it's written it will be increased to 8,000 rupees every year.
Kangchan kalak lui khwana pingli kum li thing thuruk the account li la sang mi da Prime Minister Modi we chingli kleina ariwa Manipur we manifesto liva thing thuruk we na ra thing jishat sanga ka hora the manifesto li ka pi hai dale.
There are many more like that programs that have been there to uplift the poor.
Chikatha program ko chung khlai fu ye khangchan kala ka chama pingli khangka khawai khang muthot khawai.
Our Honorable Prime Minister, who is a visionary leader, Shri Narendra Modi ji, has his whole dream is to see development reach to the cornermost part of this nation.
Honorable Prime Minister, we vision, we ningchang, we kharin chiwa, corner jaha katuk kalara khangchan apam tong khawasung lakha reigasang khura khawai gaji we khangran ne.
Today, in the notice,
Achieva Northeastly,
so much of development is going on.
Development kachong khwira dale.
How many national highways, 2 lane, 4 lanes are being built?
National Highway 4 lanes, 2 lanes kya khashem ka dale.
Never happened.
Chi musok lak rang e.
You count the 60 years of the Congress rule and you count Atalji's 5 years and the 8 years, 13 years of the BJP government, and you will see that the BJP government has given governance.
Congress government we atamji muchug yang lo chingkum chirang kha Congress na centrally lamung stately lamung salala. Ari BJP na khrai na kya khang khai khang ka hai rai ga sangkhura mi hai ra.
Nagaland BJP State President
Nagaland we BJP State
and
President.
Honorable Minister Higher Education and Technical Sri Temjen Imna Alongji, respected and our beloved 43 Phungyar STSE candidate Awong Simre Hopingchonji, Avinash Kohli ji, Bijay Gupta ji, our Madam Ayanla Chamir ji, Samuel Sengson ji, all the BJP leaders from Nagaland and Assam, and my most respected Reverend Pastor, village headman, church leaders, ladies and gentlemen. Very good evening to all of you. Our brother Temjen Along already explained many things.
Itumwe kya shikhniya Temjen Along na chung kha hangai re.
I don't need to say many things.
Ina chung kha mahang luike.
I'll touch few points regarding BJP and Christianity.
Point ke teo ko mutu ngai ek cha BJP kala vareshi wi maramle.
Let me introduce first myself.
I khalata ina na thumli jithai mi ke.
I am Dr. Numal Momin.
I Dr. Numal Momin ne.
I was an assistant professor of medicine in Guwahati Medical College.
Guwahati Medical College le assistant professor sa saye.
And 2016 I resigned and fought election and become MLA from Bukazan LSC.
Bukazan constituency when 2016 when MLA sa gaine.
My family is a very poor background.
Your family hinga chanla ke.
Father was a farmer.
Isha valui khawami ne.
We were 7 brothers.
Ishi brad maing rashini laye.
I am the youngest one.
Inang nui mai thui kichi ane.
Like the Daud, na? The other one, youngest 7 brothers. Who was there in the Bible? David. And my father was a reverend.
Kala isha wala reverend ne.
And one of my brother is also reverend.
Iwe mai akhala reverend ne.
My father expired in the year 2000.
Chingkum 2000 li isha wa ma wan sa thui hawe.
My mother is still alive. He's
Isha ko ring fi
90 years running.
89
completed.
Kahere.
And still she is healthy. She can walk and take food very nicely.
Pasama thalak ai na chadla chapta le kala ka shak chala chapta le.
This is the blessings of God.
Ivra we so khamine.
I did not know any politics. I was not in politics. My father was a reverend. My brother is also reverend. And we came from that village background. All of a sudden, the people from my constituency requested me. BJP also gave me ticket, and I fought the election.
Isha wala reverend ne, isha maila reverend ne, I politics we background malay mene, ishi sim kurunga chanla ke ka iwi meeting na. Ili politics li changlo kachitharan BJP na la ili ticket mi da I mai khaya sam ka phangne.
In 2015, on the eve of Christmas,
2015 Christmas ngachin li,
when I was in my village and I told my parents and my brothers, my sister-in-laws, that I am going to fight election from the BJP ticket.
2015 Christmas ngachin chitharan. In election changra da I wishim kurli kahang kala BJP wena sara da kahang tharan.
Then they were surprised.
Atumata khakhawa.
And there is a steep resistance.
Kala panglak ay na mamyamra kaji hangawa.
They tried to explain me. They tried to make me understand that your father was reverend. We are a very strong believers of Christian. Why you are contesting election on BJP ticket?
Atum na hange isi hi vreshi sim kurne reverend wishim kurne kala kiwiwang na na BJP wen nganing rakra mang nganing pai mara da ili phaptang sa khawai panglak ay na hange.
Next day was Christmas.
Akhama gathaji Christmas ne.
We have celebrated Christmas.
Itum Christmas la mayon ne.
In the evening,
Ngachin chong.
so many Christian leaders came.
Vreshi we gathana ka
They
chong
requested me, don't resign from the service. You stay there.
Atum na hange ili na we otpam wen resign masalo.
Instead of contesting on BJP ticket.
BJP wen nganingi ji muhudli wa na we otpam ji salo da.
They told BJP is anti-Christian.
Atum na hange BJP anti-Christian ne.
If BJP come to power, they will demolish the churches, they will convert Christian people to Hindus, and they will kill Christian people.
BJP na powerly kharaji taran church sa khai mi haura kala itum tong alila Hindu on sakaura da hange atum na.
Then I replied them,
Ina atum ling han ka ye
how do you know?
na katha da thai.
Without testing a person, how can you say that he's a diseased person?
Mi pingchili mayang la na na katha da ahi ka chat le ye da hang rakha.
By looking your face,
Na we achakli yang la ka.
can I say that you are a diabetic, you are a kidney patient, you are a liver patient?
Na liver patient ne diabetic ka chahiye kala na cancer ka chahiye ke chi achak ai khayang ai na thairala.
To diagnose that,
Chi thai khawai.
what you have to do?
Na khisaura
You have to do the blood test.
blood test ashi test ka sa phlongra.
If liver function is impaired,
Liver we function ji mthada masaka.
then we can say he's a liver disease patient.
Ji tharan itum na liver ka chahiye ka chi hangra.
If kidney function test is impaired,
Kidney function ka sa we test ka sa tharan ma matha ka.
then only we can say that he is a kidney patient.
Ji tharan na hi kidney ka chahiye ka chi itum na hang shabra.
Without testing BJP,
BJP li test masala.
how can you say BJP is anti-Christian or
No,
they
no.
will do this and that?
Na na katha da thaira BJP hi anti Christian na atum na sa khangai sara da na na ka tha da thei ra da
That's why I want to test BJP.
Juwang in a BJP li test sa khangai ne
If there is a disease,
chili ka chat le ya kha
is BJP anti-Christian?
BJP anti Christian sa hai
Will BJP demolish our churches after becoming in power?
BJP na very power li phung hai tharan church sa khyang ra je kha
And I told all the church leaders,
church ka thana ka tong chili hang ne
this question you don't ask now.
arui mang han lo ili question chi
After my completion of 5 years,
I wi chingkum phanga
you
ko
meet
tharan
me and ask me this question. You will get your answer of your own.
I wi chingkum phanga term go kum che tharan na thumna ili rang han lo chili na thumna hi ka tong hawi answer sam phangra
I fought election.
I election ga ninge
I won.
I yu ye
In our constituency, 25 to 30,000 voters are Christian voters.
I wi constituency li 25 to 30,000 hi variation now ne
We have 1,50,000 voters total.
1,50,000
That means-
voters le ye
1,20,000 voters are Hindu voters.
1,20,000 hi Hindu voters ne
If BJP doesn't like Christian, it is a Hindu-dominated constituency. They would have given the ticket to Hindu person to get elected.
BJP hi Hindu mangli legacy ne ja kha ili ticket ma mi samara chili Hindu mi akhali ticket mi sara
After I won, 5 years I worked, and luckily, by the blessings of God, I have constructed more than 400 kilometer road in my constituency.
in a yui ga highway chili in a ka highway chili 400 kilometers lang da in a shongfu khama tha shemi ya
First science college in all three hill districts, Karbi Anglong, Dima Hasao. This is the first science college I got. And
First-
academic session also last year started.
first science college li la dimasa karbiang long li samphang ne lingkang sa ke
Second government college in my constituency. Already academic session started.